What's up guys? Welcome to another Rise of Kingdom video. Today I want to share with you guys some of the mistakes I personally made in my last KvK and what I would have done differently. As a player, we all make mistakes. Good players are the one who acknowledge their mistake and learn from them. Smart players are the one who do their research of what mistake other people make and avoid making them. So let's go right into it. What did I mess up? 1. I zero myself in Kingsland. Zero myself? How is that even possible? Well, I joined every rally and defend every flag for 16 hours straight. I went from 67 million power to 52 million power. That is a lot of power loss for like a very low spender player like myself. So yeah, like it was just in the heat of the battle. Like I would just keep sending troops to every rally, every flags. I went from 4 million troops to 500k. 300k of those remaining troops was sieges. It was very tough for me to fight anyone after Kingsland. I had to slowly rebuild up all my troops. Did I regret giving everything for my kingdoms? Not really, but I could have be smarter because letting troops die isn't the only way to help my kingdom. What I could have done differently is to make sure that I maintain enough troops for 5 effective marches. I could have helped my kingdom much better by providing field support with my 5 solid marches. I probably have one of the best 5 marches in my kingdom. Well, I have a lot of legendary commanders. I could have been very solid on the open fields. 2. Using only one troop type for both rally and flag defense. Our kingdom have a lot of infantry focused player. We have a lot of good infantry legendary commander pairing for both flag defense and rallies. We also didn't have any Attila, Takeda rally leader back then. I can show you guys some of our report, and so you know what I mean. Report, okay, March 11. So here we have an infantry rally on our flag using Alex YSG. Here we have a flag defense using Charmer Talon YSG, also using infantry. Here we also have another flag defense using Charmer Talon YSG, also using infantry. What do we have here? We have like a flag rally here using Alex and YSG. Here we have another flag defense using Charmer Talon Constantine, also using a lot of infantry. Here we have another Alex and YSG rally using infantry also. Another infantry rally using Alex YSG. Another rally using infantry. Again, another rally using infantry. Alex and YSG again. Now we have Alec and Sanzu doing a rally, again using infantry. What do we have here? Another infantry rally. Like you can see, like we were using infantry for pretty much everything. We were getting such a good trade-off from rallying flags using infantry that we wasn't thinking that we would run out of infantry. After 16 hours of keep using infantry for almost everything, we realized that we were running very low on infantry, and we didn't have enough infantry to defend flags. So like, if I could go back and change it, I would make sure that we use infantry to defend flags mostly, and use archer and cavalry for rallying. It will give us much more even troop type losses, and we could have defended much more effectively. Number 3. Send the wrong troop type to defend flags. This is somewhat related to number 2. Like I was using 2 infantry garrison commander to defend a flag. and I didn't reinforce the flag with infantry. I was really low on infantry, so I had to reinforce flags using archer, cavalry, or even sieges. It was not so effective. Like we had some really bad trade-off. Um, if I could change it, I would make sure that we have enough infantry troops to reinforce flags. It is so much more effective to reinforce the flag with the right troop for the garrison commander. So if you use Chalmertel and Constantine, make sure you only reinforce with infantry. If you use Uzi 10 and YSG, you can send mixed troop or mostly archer. If you use Uzi 10 and Constantine, send infantry mostly. And if we don't have the proper troop to defend flag, it might just be better for us to retreat than to keep defend our flag with no proper troop type, and just getting really bad trade-off. Number 4, holding on to flags even though we don't have enough player. We were bottom kingdom, we ranked 8. We were doing 1 versus 3 kingdom. They were trying to lock us up. I can show you here what it looked like. So we at bottom right corner, we yellow. So we had to fight our neighbor, which is blue. Shortly after Kingsland opened, purple also come down to our way. And then shortly after that, we had green locked up one of our ally, and they also came first. So we were doing 1 versus 3 as a bottom kingdom. Like it was very tough to fight in the new map if you're one of the bottom kingdom. Other kingdom will most likely try to cut you off first. Like I didn't want to let my allies down. I didn't want to be locked up and unable to help our ally. So we keep holding on to some flags even during our inactive time. Like it was very costly. Like we lost a lot of troops. We pretty much put everything into that 16-hour fight in Kingsland. But now, like with the most recent update, it's very difficult to lock a kingdom up now. So if something like it would happen again, I would most likely pull my kingdom back. Like fighting 1 versus 3 stronger kingdom was not an easy task. And number 5, I took on more rallies than I could handle. I think I took on 10 plus rally back to back. I took such a big beating from taking Ozo rally. I can show you guys some of the reports that I saved. I didn't save all the reports, by the way. I only saved the ones that I did well. I took like 10 or more rallies back to back. Let's see. Okay, so this one, we had 500,000 severely wounded. This one again, we had 210,000 severely wounded. Another one, we had almost like 4 hospital. Another one here, we had 140,000 severely wounded troop. Another rally here, another 140,000 severely wounded troops again. Okay, another one here, another 150,000 severely wounded troops. There were a few more reports that I did poorly, and I think my hospital will fill. So like, it drained a lot of my speed up and resources. Like I burned over 100 days of speed up and 100 million of resources. For a low spender, that's a lot of speed up. Like it was fun and all, but it costs too much for someone like me. Like I wouldn't do it again. Maybe 1 or 2 rallies just for fun. Number 6 is trusting the enemy. So this is mostly for people in the leadership team, the one who makes the decision for your kingdom. So after everything was kind of settled out in Kingsland, like our team is clearly going to win. We had a deal with our neighbor kingdom to trade forts, so we can avoid any more unnecessary death troops. We let our guard down and we didn't finish our defensive setup in our zone 4. The neighbor kingdom backed out of the deal 3 hours before the level 9 pass opened. They took our zone 4. They wasn't happy with us, bottom kingdom, beating them in Kingsland, so they took the chance for revenge. Like, I always knew betrayal is part of the strategy, but I would never expect it to happen to me. So if I could change it, I would make sure we have a proper defense mechanism in our Z4, regardless of whatever deal we have with other kingdom. It better be safe than be sorry. Um, so, so those are some of the mistakes I made during our last KvK. I hope you can learn something from it. If you also made some mistake in your KvK, share with us. Let me know in the comment below if you too made some mistake. Thanks for watching, guys.